A lot of people around here were buzzing because the Dodgers won the first game of the World Series last night. Yeah, a lot of buzz. A lot of buzz. Did you catch the game, Reg?
Yeah, I totally did not. Yeah.
But it's a great time to be a fan of LA sports, what with the Lakers just winning the NBA championship. You know, yeah, big times. There's never been a more exciting time to be in LA and not be able to attend any of these games. First the Lakers, now the Dodgers. Not only that, West Ham fought back from 3-0 down for a 3-3 draw against Tottenham. Manuel Lanzini pinging one in the top corner in the Premier League. You already know all this. Hey, Ian, go Lakers, right?
It's really a dark time for me right now. It had been a pretty great year up until that happened.
Now, of course, we are less than 2 weeks out from the election, which means we are 5 weeks away from finding out who is the President of the United States. And Donald Trump is desperately trying to whip up his base. Last night, he held a rally in Erie, Pennsylvania, and here's how he kicked things off.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground.
Trump's like, oh, yeah? Could someone who still has COVID do this? Can we see that tape again? It's what I love about this. I like how he's doing this, and then he goes to jazz hands. Look. And then he goes, no, that looks stupid. I'm going to go back to the tiny fists. I don't want to look silly up here. I'll stick with these. At one point during the rally, Trump joked that nobody wants him. Have a look.
They don't want me. They don't want me. China doesn't want me. Iran doesn't want me. Nobody wants me.
Oh, wow.
I think the IRS might want you. If not now, at some point. When he heard this, Donald Jr. was like, I want you, Dad. And Trump was like I said, nobody of any worth wants me. They're the perfect lyrics for a Smiths song. China doesn't want me. Iran doesn't want me. Nobody wants me. One of the big viral moments from Trump's rally last night was when his microphone abruptly cut out. And once they got it working again, Trump immediately joked that it must have been sabotage.
I think we have every single endorsement, even New York's finest, New York City's finest. We love our finest.
Yes.
Is the mic ready? Yes. I wonder who did that to our mic.
God.
I don't believe it was Joe. You know who it was? Crooked Hillary. Must have.
Look, it's his farewell tour. You've got to play the hits. You've got to play the hits, you know? You just know that the person off stage who's in charge of the microphone was like, I will fix it. Let's just enjoy this moment of peace. Meanwhile, the president has started a feud with CBS's 60 Minutes. Apparently, President Trump got angry with the line of questioning during an interview with Lesley Stahl yesterday, and he abruptly walked out. China doesn't want him, Iran doesn't want him, microphones don't want him, Lesley Stahl doesn't want him. Trump didn't like the questions she was asking, which makes sense since she's a respected journalist and not someone from Fox News who asks, how hard is it being this handsome? Trump walked out of the interview after about 45 minutes, and they've already updated the show's graphic. Trump then went to Twitter. Trump then went to Twitter and threatened to post the interview ahead of its scheduled broadcast this Sunday. He tweeted, I am pleased to inform you that, for the sake of accuracy in reporting, I am considering posting my interview with Lesley Stahl of 60 Minutes prior to airtime. I'll just go ahead and say this now, okay? You attack CBS, you attack all of CBS. All right, Mr. President? Do not make me unleash a young Sheldon on you. Here's a crazy story. After getting off a plane from Dubai, a man was recently stopped and questioned by airport authorities because they noticed he was, quote, walking oddly. And it turns out the man was smuggling 2 pounds of gold bars in his rectum, right? True story. Here's the gold bars here. Look at that.
Oh, no.
I say this a lot, but this time I genuinely mean it. I literally don't know where to start. You what?
Gold is supposed to be really soft, isn't it?
Gold is soft?
Yeah, it's one of the softest metals.
Oh, yeah, because that's the problem. Yeah, no, that's the issue. Yeah,
I said
no,
it's
that's...
supposed to be.
It's 2 pounds of gold.
I don't know how much that is.
Well, you do. Look at that photo. I think I don't know what I tried to do. I think I tried to make them all the same size. Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd probably stack the big three.
You'd stack and ram. No. No, you wouldn't, Rob.
Stack the big three, and then the little guy's like a cork.
Yeah!
I feel like you've been thinking about this the whole mono.
You've shown the picture a lot.
Yeah. I think the little one goes in last so that if you get caught, they're like, excuse me, sir, you're talking. He's like, you got me. I got a little bit of gold. Clang, clang, clang. I don't know what that is. 2 pounds of gold bars, which means Cinnabon is no longer the most dangerous thing a passenger can put in their body before flying. Apparently the man... We're doing jokes. Nothing's going to top Rob's cork, is it? Apparently the man was trying to avoid taxes. I guess you could say he was concerned about his bottom line.